Hello everyone, I am Nasrullah Malik. Today I am going to teach you how to write a referral letter for OET. ISBAR tool is used, ISBAR. This is an acronym in which initialism has been used. Here I stands for introduction, S stands for situation, B stands for background, and R stands for request or recommendation. I will try to explain it step by step. First of all, I try to explain introduction. As you know that you will have to write the date, the name of the patient, the name of the addressee, uh, then you have to write the greetings, dear sir, dear doctor, with his designation. But I have left them and I am directly starting from ISBAR. Introduction mean introduction. I stand for introduction. Introduction contains purpose of the letter. Now the question arises how you can write purpose in simple English. For example, I am going to tell you I am writing. इसमें in purpose you will have to introduce yourself as well as the patient or client you are referring to. Identification. Of yourself as well as the patient. Here you need to introduce yourself as well as your client or patient. Now the question arises how will you introduce yourself? When we use the subject I, it is directly referring to our own identification. I am writing regarding after this you will write the name of the patient or your client which you will have to take from the case note. I am writing regarding Mr. X, an imaginary name I have written Mr. X, aged 58 years, a retired teacher or manager, so on. This is one sentence. The next sentence in the purpose of you will have to write is that one sentence, second sentence. In the second sentence, you will have to directly describe his problem, the problem of the patient, and the cause of that problem. Who? We will use the conjunction who and combine these two sentences. Who is who has broken his leg? Who has broken his leg? After this, we describe the cause of that disease, if there is any. If there is any cause mentioned in the case note. Broken his leg followed by a road accident. For this, we use the word followed by a road accident. That is your introductory paragraph. Here I have explained the initialism I, ISBAR I, and next I will use S. Now I have to explain S. S stands for situation. In the next paragraph, I will have to describe in detail what we are to write in the situation. In situation, we usually write the main medical issue. Yeah? In other words, we can say we have to expand the main medical issue of the patient. Mr. X presented himself presented with a broken leg on. Next, you will have to mention the date, and you will have to take that date from the case note. Here I write an imaginary date. We will write another sentence combining with this very sentence with the symptoms of pain, anxiety, and fever or something else. In this way, we will write the situation of the patient. Next, after this, we will have to explain background. For the background, we will use background. B stands for background. But you are not supposed to write background in your answer sheet. Here it is only for your facility. In background, you will have to give his medical history, the medical history reports, I mean lab reports or management during the hospitalization. Mr. X has had, you can use present perfect, has is serving as a helping verb and had as a main verb. Mr. X has had a diabetes his sugar level was, here you will write his sugar level or his vital signs with the help of the case note. In the same way, you will mention his blood pressure dash. His blood pressure was. Next, you will have to write the treatment given during the hospitalization. He was given, we will not time and again write the name of that patient. We will use pronoun. Only once in a paragraph we will write his name, and secondly, thirdly, fourthly, we will use pronoun he. His blood pressure was, he was How was he treated? You can also mention here how was the patient treated, how you manage the patient. He was given insulin to control his sugar and analgesics, painkillers for his acute pain. In this way, you will write his background, but you will not write the word background in your answer sheet. Our last step is request. R means recommendation or request. Uh, you are referring the patient to another senior doctor, specialist, or another medical or health professional. You will have to make a request in a polite language. In this way, you will start the sentence like this: it would be highly appreciated. It would be highly appreciated if you could. We use could to make our intonation polite. If you could further, if we are writing to a medical specialist or a senior doctor, we will write if you could further assess the case. If we are referring to a home nurse, we will not write assess. Instead of assess, we will write if you could further manage and care the patient. If you could further, here we are writing about a senior doctor or a medical specialist. If you could further manage, assess and manage the patient. You can also give a clear cut future plan. It means how the patient should be treated, what type of medication should be used. If in case you are writing this referral letter to a home nurse or in a transfer letter, you are writing to another doctor. But in case you are writing to a senior doctor or a medical specialist, then he will make his own plan according to his own assessment and diagnosis. Lastly, we will write, feel free to contact for any queries. In the end of the referral letter, you will write yours. We will capitalize Y, yours sincerely. We will put comma after sincerely and write your designation, doctor, nurse, whether you are a doctor or nurse. Thank you very much. This is the end of this video. I hope you will like this video. If you like it,